got an Adachi.
There should, the one on the right should be picking Adachi. Yes.
Right.
Oh, Adachi versus Mitsuru. I have not seen a Mitsuru all day.
Yeah, especially kind of surprised since we have a Lord Knight, but he switched to Margaret.
Yeah.
So, do you happen to know anything about this matchup since you have like a well of knowledge?
This is honestly a tough matchup for Adachi because the problem is he doesn't really have anything to answer Mitsuru's 5A range.
Okay.
A lot of his normals are really stubby.
Yes, that is true.
So what the Adachi players want to rely on is playing a really solid neutral game involving his persona. Problem is most of Mitsuru's normals can knock those out because his persona is really laggy, sits out there. So you have to play really careful, really conservative, and when he gets that opening, just go in and just try to do as much as you can.
Okay. Well, let's see how much of that happens. Akira deciding to fall back, getting tagged a little bit with a jump DD. Second one, and we get the 5A that you said, getting our first hit. Nothing too much.
Ooh, caught him with that. Yo, that's a trick that no one ever uses. If a persona stays in the place, you can input another persona action, and the persona will continue doing it. It's kind of like Margaret in a sense.
Yeah, it's something that every character can do. It'll continue from where it's at.
Yeah.
That's something that I've actually seen a couple of Adachi players use from a 2C, any air, leave it in the air, and try to catch somebody jumping out with a Zio. Ooh, that's a big whiff, and I kind of question why he would burst that.
I'm not sure. Maybe he just really wants to secure this win.
But he could have took another combo and then bursted that one.
That's true.
Saved his burst for the next round. Because now this gives Dan the green light. If he gets him in the corner, he can put some heavy pressure on him. And even though it's Mitsuru, like you said, she can play in that range that he really can't do anything about.
Yep. All right. Once again, that DP playing a huge part because no one's blocking the high.
And then we're going to not punish the AOA. The one thing I wanted to tag on is that Akira let a 5D rip, and right in that position right there, Dan let the first one go. He could put a jump DD on it.
Yep.
He's got to be real mindful of that. We're just going to whip Bufu down, no reason. We don't need a meter.
Yeah.
Toss 50 weight. We got another 50 in the bank.
She's Mitsuru. She is rich. She can spin stuff. She's like, I don't need this. Take it. Like, get rid of it. I'm going to get it back anyways.
And here we go to the last round.
Ooh, wow. Calling him out with a 5C at the beginning. All right. See, this is the hard part. Okay, jumps out and does 2D. All right, good block.
And you know, I kind of question at that range if he knows the 5A is coming. With the change to the hitbox properties, he could just put a sweep on it, right?
Yep.
It's kind of a risky call, though.
It is. But it's better than just sitting there and trying to, like, block through everything. Maybe try to answer it, make Daiken think.
Taking a 5A punish.
He's bursting really early in these.
Oh, yeah.
Especially in the last round. I'd probably sit on my burst.
I was actually more okay with that one because he would have ended in the corner.
Right.
But like the first one, I totally disagree with it.
Okay. All right.
I like the choice to back up with some space. Karen going a little bit. Look for the roll, and he didn't expect it to happen.
Yeah, the roll happened, but he didn't get the punish.
You hate to see this kind of thing happen.
All right, so he's got his offense and defense boost coming up. He's got 50 meter. This could be huge for Akira if he can get a hit. Oh, he hit a butt. Oh, okay, DP'd out. Woo! That was a roller coaster there at the end.
Oh, yeah. Crazy scrambles, but it seems like the theme of this tournament, when in doubt, DP out.
Oh, yeah, just get out. All right. So, as we all saw, Akira's got to find an answer to 5A, and the 5A answer might just end up being maybe trying to do a sweep or just trying to backdash out, but he's got to be careful.
Yeah, he's not really in tune with a lot of his movements. Once he's in the range, he kind of stays there. I completely disagree with that burst. It was clearly unburstable.
Yeah. DPs again, man, Adachis are on point with their DPs right now.
Quote unquote on point.
Ooh, jump back C. That's a really good jump in.
And I'm liking the choice that he's doing. Since he can't really contest with 5A at all, he's opting to use 5Cs and jump Cs just to keep her out of the space, literally trying to zone. It's working so far until Dan starts thinking to go to Ds of his own. But he catches him with a 5A. Can't really get the conversion from the 5C. Now he's forced to block another 0. Ooh! Dashed up in your grill, gets a command throw.
All right, he's going for the offense-defense buff, which I completely agree with.
Yo, that side swap, though.
Yeah, that was pretty sick.
Wish we would have got more from him, but we got the pressure.
Yep. Zero. That command grab. People always forget about that command grab. And it's actually a decent reversal option if you're like right in his face.
Here we go. Akira sitting on match point. We missed our ice wall.
Yep.
You know something? There's the tricks you were talking about earlier, where you have the persona sitting out and you do a command from it.
Yep.
It's gonna do it from wherever it is.
Yeah. Well, the thing is like there's a time, and this is something you mentioned earlier when we were commentating, that people are not punishing personas.
Yeah.
Because you cannot immediately cancel. When the 2D happens, you can punish that persona before he does another action.
Yeah, I was thinking about that myself, but you beat me to it.
All right. Taking the damage.
I don't like that choice, and I don't like it because he threw him out of the corner, and now we're having to play this neutral, but he's lucky he didn't wind up in the corner. That was a good heads up for Akira to get out before he got DP'd in the mouth.
Yep. I would have preferred if he went for the heat riser instead. Got another DP there, though. Ooh.
Ooh, put it back.
Okay, Daiken's not out yet. All right, blocks.
He's sitting on a lot of meat. He's sitting on 150, so we can get a double overhead. We can get sweep one more cancel.
He's playing really passive right now. I'm not sure he wants to take that risk. Ooh, good DP.
That's the third one we've seen this round. And that's enough.
Nice.
Gets Dan on the board.
He was able to maintain composure. That was really, really good.
I wish this man would use his meter, though.
Hey, I'm right there with you, man. He could be doing like truckloads of damage right now, but he's opting not to.
Damage, different options.
No, just positioning in general. Like he could be doing a whole lot more. Ooh, good jump. All right, go for a cross up there.
Taking the position again. I like him backing up, trying to corral Akira in the corner. Unsuccessful. Good DP. The American block on the AOA. DP it out.
Yep. Keep him in the corner. I didn't get that DP though. Still got clipped. But it's all right. He's in a great lead right now. Burst, life leads, got everything. Nice.
And Dan's been making a lot of good use of the fadeaway jump D, starting all that off before he closes out with a 5A. But he's spacing it really well, so when he comes down, he's in the space for the 5A to keep Akira in check. Those good looks, good adjustments.
Yeah, good.
Make it 1-1.
Very good adjustments.
We got ourselves a little bit of a match right here.
We got a match. We got a good match here, man. It's better than some of the other stuff we've been seeing.
Let's not comment on those.
Okay.
Game 3.
Yes, here we go. All right, so let's see if either one of these can make an adjustment that can get the win.
No,
early DP. We don't want it.
I mean, he should have been punished at that point. Dan made a good choice to jump air dash over the 5C.
Yeah.
So Akira felt a little too much pressure. But now he's coming in. Good bait.
That was really good. All right, clip the persona. Nice. Using that jump in C, a really good jump in normal.
You know, he's letting a lot of these deals rock for no reason whatsoever. That one he could have just 5B, 5C, sneezed on it.
Yeah, he could have just done something.
Threw the rapier at it, whatever.
All right. And once again, I have to say, like, Akira needs to be using Heat Riser. He needs to get that offense-defense buff going instead of just opting for the damage. You can get the damage later.
All this coming from a strong 2B anti-air, and Dan got the position, caught him trying to move with the 5A.
Good bait. That was really good. Very good. That's it.
Time to rush.
Kick him in the grill. Boom.
It's more in the gut, you know.
I know.
If you time it correctly, you're gonna catch him in the mouth. But hey, anything. We just wanted to close that one out.
Just give him the boot.
Yeah, and Dan's sitting on match point.
Yep.
I think he was fishing for another 5C with that jump DD.
Yeah.
Couldn't find anybody though. It matters if he finds another 5A and just sweeps some fun combos. And now Akira turned his buttons off. He's desperate.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to press buttons. He don't want to get counter hit again at this range.
Oh, he tried to get a
auto
fear. Yeah.
It's spacing a little too well.
Yeah. I'm not sure if Dan's just that aware of it or if Akira's not sure of the range on it. Either way.
I think it's the latter. And you know something that hasn't happened yet that crossed my mind? Because Dan doesn't like using his meter, he doesn't think to instant block Zio and get all his meters.
Yeah.
Oh, he thought he was going to get over, get thrown for his effort.
Yeah. Oh, no. Okay.
Hits him with the vanilla classic.
Yeah. With DP. Super.
Oh, man.
Akira. It happens, man.